Jon Flubber Jones just dad-bodded his way to a easy victory. Barely even sweated. I sweated more just watching it. Alexa Grasso plans in anticipation for a spin. That's like trying to catch a butterfly. They're not even fast. And Nickal with the old knee to the sack into an arm choke. I love those. Let's talk.
The power is within us. We can make this better. Forget divide and conquer. Weather the storm together.
I had zero confidence that Jon Jones would pull that victory off. Ciryl is quick and fast, and I know Machida was fast, but he's not a giant freak that could end you. I thought he would struggle a little more. I feel a little ripped off. That could have played out, but when he had the choke, I was just like, just end it. I can't take this anymore. And he did, thankfully. So we got a lot to talk about. First thing I noticed, the cartwheel entrance was a double-hander. He went to the double-handed cartwheel. Usually it's a one-hander. He made the adjustments. He knew his flubber dad body couldn't hold up under one hand. So he brought in the support system. Okay, that's the first thing I was like, uh-oh. But hot damn if Jones didn't just come out there and establish himself like he always does. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I thought Ciryl would move better, but it was just immediate, like, I'm here, as usual, goat. Goat, goat. Jones got a little taste of his own medicine with an oblique kick right here. Boom. Ow. Oh no. That's kind of rude, Ciryl Gane, but when this little sequence happened, I was worried about Jon Jones. He never does this. What was that? He kicked behind him. I remember my friend telling me a story once that he knocked two guys out by doing one of these. There were a guy here and a guy there, and he was like, yeah. And they both fell down. I can't say I believe you, but I'm with you. It did happen. I know it did. So he did that, kicking behind because he was so slow, and then he goes for the swing after, and nothing was there. Ciryl could have knocked him out right there, but he was afraid for some reason. I guess Dad Body Jones is scary when you're in there. There was a funny moment when Jones goes for this takedown. He grabs him. Once he gets down, he was like, I'm fat. Take this. This is fun. Huh? Try to get me off you. Look how heavy I am. And he was just enjoying his newfound weight. He was like, how strong do I feel, Ciryl? Can you move? Yeah, here, give me your other arm. Give me that arm. Okay, fine. Screw you. Okay, I grab your ankle. Just get up, buddy. You can do it. I believe you. How fat am I? Too fat for you? Should there be another weight division for us, super goat weight? He dominated. And then he goes into this standing mount over. Easy work. To the guy that I was most afraid for him to fight. How do you do that? You do that by being part goat. His celebration dance reminded me of Daniel Cormier's Popeye chicken commercial. Dancing with your fat body. I don't know, man. That's not going to age well. But look at that reaction time. Boom. See you later. Done. He's like, no. Stop it, Fat Jones. Leave me alone. No. Oh. One of my plans for this post-fight video was going to be, this is why Jones lost, and I was going to blame his nutritionist for getting so fat. It's I thought he would bulk up to be this hulking 260-pound muscle-bound freak, but it was just mostly fat and a huge gut, and I'm like, what does that even serve you? But he used it. He used his gut to fuel himself for victory. I honestly can't believe how little resistance Ciryl Gane put up. That was weird. So I think Stipe should give him a better fight. He's not gonna be afraid like that. He's just gonna go. He might get knocked out. He's old. He's an old man, but he's the heavyweight goat. Jon wins that fight. I say he sails off into the sunset. Why have another? Don't start fighting like Aspinall and Curtis Blades, and let's test myself against these younger guys who are probably all on steroids, proven by Scientology. Just leave. You're the best. You got the title. I would leave now. Screw Stipe. I kind of feel bad for Daniel Cormier just because he had that one thing over Jones. It's at least I went up to heavyweight and won the title. Yeah, I did it too. faster than you did, by the way. You could say Daniel held them at the same time, but it was like, who cares? And for those who think Jon didn't beat Francis Ngannou, so he's not the GOAT of heavyweight, it's not the same thing as Daniel Cormier being light heavyweight champ because Jon Jones left. It's similar. Francis left, but Jon came back to prove that he was the champ, and he did it in devastating fashion. And Ngannou's never coming back, because him and Dana White can't share a lunch. That's bullshit. If Francis wants back in the UFC, you let him, Uncle Dana. You guys solve your differences. Make up. Make nice now. Go play in the field. When it comes to Alexa Grasso winning somehow, nobody picked it. I didn't. Not one show said like, yeah, you know what? I think this is Valentina's time to get dethroned. Nobody had her. And then she first round, that was all Grasso. She almost knocked her out. She might have pressed a little action first round finish. Those some hard shots, clean. It reminded me, I forget what this was, maybe Arturo Gatti or something. There was one boxing knockout where it was one punch land and it was the knockout and he's dead, but then he lands two more. It was like a boom, you're already dead, and then boom, a really hard one, died again, and then another. It was uppercut, boom, boom. 3 devastating shots where the first one, this was the woman's version. They don't hurt, but it was the same thing. Boom, boom, boom. None of them landed clean, and they were woman fists. But still, same thing basically. The craziest thing is that she somehow planned, they trained this. They planned to wait for Valentina to spin and somehow be able to catch that. I guess it's possible if you're an athlete and you're training it, but okay, she's spinning now. Run behind her as she's spinning. That's your game plan and it works. So she runs behind her, hooks in, over. And the most devastating part was the color change of the face. That's embarrassing. That's going to be up there forever. Someone's going to come up with a clever meme of some sort. When it comes to Shavkat, similar to the Hamzat versus Burns, why are you so stupid? You took so much damage in that fight because you didn't think much. Just head up in the air waiting to get punched. That sucks, but he weathered the storm. I think Hamzat kills Shavkat. That's what we're all waiting for, that fight. Although I think Hamzat moved up anyway to middleweight. This is welterweight, so whatever. Next champ, Shavkat. But I think Usman would knock him out, and so will Leon Edwards. On the same night, they'll both knock him out. I'd pay to see it. That last round, though, was so close, and then just all of a sudden, Shavkat starts landing really hard shots. I was like, ow. Oh, man. O'Neal, he's tough. Jeff Neal, is it O'Neal? And then we had Bo Nickal with the old knee to the sack to arm choke, arm triangle, whatever the hell that thing was. Head and arm. That was a dirty move, but whatever. We have balls and they hurt when you knee them, and he knew that. And he knew that it would hurt. Do women wear cups? It seems equally devastating to be kicked there. I don't think I ever see this bulge. That might look weird, but protect yourselves, women. Relax. All right, other notable things that happened. Ian Garry getting clipped early. And then, he wins. He comes back. He recovers. And then he gets on the mic. He's like, there's a card in 5 weeks. I'm unscathed. You are not unscathed. You are the definition of someone who needs to rest for a year. You almost got finished. You don't even realize the damage you took. You're brain damaged right now. Go rest for a month at least straight. And then think of light sparring against a bag. And then maybe a slap fighting contest. But pretty impressive for Garry to weather that storm and then look even sharper. And just so much damage was accumulating on that guy's face. And then he just went for it and ended his life. Not bad. Garbrandt survived the cage locking of the door vibration. He did not get knocked out by that, so that's a good thing. He fought kind of like he knew he could get knocked out by any even just the wind of a punch. Like, ah, you missed me. Oh, the wind. Ow. And Duplessis is one tough son of a gun. The son of a South African gun. That guy. I don't see him ever being champ. I think Israel Adesanya will school on him. I don't see it, man. But he's like really tough. He has a thick neck. He can take the shots. He's not that good. I don't see why he's already top 5, but he is. And I like his accent, and I hope he does well in life. So I did okay with my picks. That Shevchenko fight ruined me. Would have been all greens for a long time, but whatever. Nobody saw that coming. Not one person saw it. Even Alexa Grasso probably was shocked that she did that. By submission, too. What the hell was that? Wow. Nicely done. Blanchfield versus Grasso now? Screw these immediate rematches. Like, leave me alone. Yes, Shevchenko was winning the fight. So what? No one cares. You're done. Thank you for watching and subscribing for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.